action.
Hello and welcome to Live at 5, your daily campus news made by students for students. I am your host, Margaret Wolstad. All around campus, you see them running across wires, trees, and digging in dumpsters. They're small, they're furry, and they love munching nuts. No, not homeless people, but squirrels.
They're furry, they're fuzzy, and they're everywhere you go. They're called squirrels. And watch out, they may be after you. These vicious creatures can be found frolicking near park benches, climbing in trees, or frolicking in the snow. Now, if you look down here, you'll see examples of squirrel footprints. And just on yonder there, you're going to see examples of man footprints. And a few feet farther than that, you're going to see what might be an example of a violent encounter of a third kind between a man and a squirrel. One of the common hunting grounds are these garbage receptacles just like this. They go in there, they rip the bags open, they spread garbage everywhere. They're just a doggone menace. The president should be concerned about these four-legged menaces. Jim, there's one right there. Watch out, Jim. Get out of the way. They're going to get you, Jim. They're going to get you. No, Jim, no. As you can see, my cameraman, Jim, just got attacked by a big black squirrel with claws the size of daggers and teeth as long as a shark's tooth. And you can see there's all these tiny paws marks of squirrel feet everywhere. And you never know, they might be just above us. And oh my God, oh shit.
Better keep a close eye on your nuts this winter, Margaret. Now a look at weather from Richard Johnson, our weatherman. How's the weather, Dick?
I'm Rich Johnson. Here's your weather. Coming up here in the northeast, we have cold temperatures. So cold that if you go outside, you are going to die. You should wear a jacket, even if you are fat. Now, back to you!
And now here's Greg Peterson with sports.
Thanks, Margaret. Here's your KMSU sports. The women's basketball team is on a roll, winning their last 14 games, while the men are trying to keep their 2-game streak alive. They take on Fargo United Kingdom University this Thursday at the MSU Dome. Shouldn't be hard to beat those jerk-offs, but be sure to check out my live Hot on the Ice action between the Beavers and the Southern Tech Rough Riders this Friday at 8 o'clock, right here on your #1 show for college sports, Live at 5. I'm Golden Boy Greg Peterson. Suck it.
Volunteering time for the community is a great way to show that you care. Former MSU All-American basketball player Eddie White has been donating some of his time to the YWCA, helping single mothers get on their feet by personally delivering groceries and other goods to their houses. Margaret Molstad is live with Mr. White in our studio. Margaret?
Thanks, Blake. I'm sitting here today with former star athlete and standout student Eddie White. Mr. White graduated from MSU in 2002 with honors. Mr. White, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Margaret.
Mr. White, your resume is long and impressive. After being All-American basketball player, you went on to receive a master's degree at Loyola University in Chicago, and now you're a regional director of Mondack Banks.
Yes, Margaret, you are correct. That's the youngest regional director of any bank in the Midwest.
And now you've moved back here and you're giving your time to single mothers on welfare. And what made you realize this was your vocation in life, and what made you come back here?
Coming from a fatherless home on the west side of Chicago, I figure I give an opportunity for the children to have something fortunate enough I never had. That's a positive male presence in their life.
Governor Lura is an alumni of
great
MSU
camera
and
angle,
an
Dad.
avid
Moron.
MSU athletics fan, especially basketball.
Yeah, me and the governor have exchanged a few words from time to time.
Eddie, what you're doing is absolutely incredible. I mean, it's an incredible gift to the community. I mean, what's next for you? What's next for Ed White? What can we see in your future?
And I've been dreaming all my life to be in politics. A few associates and a couple of friends of mine have been urging me to get into it as well. So I might be running for the House of Representatives on the 38th district.
I mean, that's incredible. I personally think that North Dakota is ready for a candidate like you, and you definitely have my support.
Thank you.
I think you'd make an excellent representative. Thanks for your time, Ed. You heard it here first. Ed White, former All-American and future candidate for North Dakota. For Live at 5, I'm Margaret Molstad.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. You just heard history in the making right here at Live at 5. Well, that's all the time we have for today's show. Tune in tomorrow for one more edition of Live at 5. Thanks for watching.
Great show, guys. Hey, everything look good? No hard feelings? Let's keep rocking with that. No problems, guys. All right? Good job.
All right, that's it. Good job, everybody.
Yo, great job today.
Thanks a lot.
You did really good today. Sorry I was a little crabby. I got that nosebleed, you know what I mean? We're all good. You know what, though? You know what's real? You should come over tonight. You know what I mean? Because you know what? My homeboy's coming in. It's going to be a fun time. We'll smoke some cigarettes. Coming on the train. He's bringing some bud. Got strapped up under his nuts. And we're going to smoke it. And we're going to do a couple lines of yay because he's bringing that too. He got like 4 hotties coming through. And they're strippers at a Chicago club. Word? Word. Word. For real? For real. Don't be square. I'll be there with my pants off. We're going to party, party, party. All right?
Yeah, I'll think about it.
That show sucked. You know what? Your mom sucks. Oh. It's what I do.